Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Osimhen. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Tchouaméni. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Decent progress down the left. Stood up well to him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great, tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great ball. Tchouaméni. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Messi. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Di Marco. To Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. Valverde. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in a shooting chance! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game.
And the shot! France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Tchouaméni, Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Valverde! Oh, just wide.
Valverde nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Valverde chooses to go back. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. He's come in hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior, he's played him through. He is through here. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 30, Messi. Le numéro 2.
And the second half gets underway.
Place, le numéro 18.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rodri. Looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be. Valverde! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
France have the chance to go the other way. And here's Osimhen. Mbappe. Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. Valverde makes the interception. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And now they can clear their lines.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22, le numéro 9, le numéro 17.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Le numéro 7, le numéro 11.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Musiala has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Griezmann. Musiala looking to run onto it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the finish! And yes, it's there!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mbappe, he's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And the shot! And again! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He could be in here. Mbappe, now the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pass is coming off in... Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and again! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bruno Fernandes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Valverde powering forward here. That looks a good ball through. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
No foul, says the referee.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Valverde engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Osimhen. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba getting this one clear. Now it's Osimhen. Valverde. Wan-Bissaka. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Di Marco. And here's Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde has a goal! And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Now the finish! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. He's played it back. He's had a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Osimhen, Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great chance! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things... Can he put it away? And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
And there's the end of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nice physical challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Kyle Walker.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. Mbappe. Osimhen might just make this. Bellingham. DiMarco picks it up out wide. He's got the shot away! And that's caused a worry or two. DiMarco. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he was quick to react. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. Tchouaméni.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. Osimhen! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Le numéro 14.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's picked his way through.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Dani Olmo! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tonali. He's in a great position. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Now it's Pedri. And the finish! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Musiala. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior.
There's much frustration.
There's the hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Valverde, De Bruyne, Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
OK, interesting.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Osimhen. Valverde. Osimhen. Valverde. He's had a hit! Goal! France! And France are in front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. Has a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
And De Bruyne! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Di Marco. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Valverde. Osimhen. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Valverde. Bruno Fernandes could try cutting inside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Vinicius Junior. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Osimhen. De Bruyne. Osimhen delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Valverde. Valverde with the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Koundé is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Now DiMarco. Oh, no joy this time. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valverde. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Shot a goal! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 2.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Chouameni, Valverde.
550.
Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So what can they make of this? Fiddles it through. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni. And it's Davis. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. That's a sharp pass for Musiala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alisson sends that a long way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a nicely measured pass. And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 10. À leur place, le
He has
numéro
found the
9.
way through.
Le numéro 5. Changement.
Defending of the desperate variety. Solid! Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. McTominay. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is the guilty party there. Pedri does well to get it back. Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hits one! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Wan-Bissaka. And he was quick to react. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Solot. And he's there to belt it away. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.